Pisces, greetings and salutations, my friends. You are most welcome here. We are doing the 5-card movie star spread today, and it's been a while since I've done this spread, so if you don't remember the card placements and you're curious, you can just check in the description box below. Ooh, Pisces. Okay. Ouch. Like, I mean, you don't have to be that intuitive to know what this card is. But this card is actually about endings and beginnings. And this is the protagonist position, right? So the worst is over. The betrayal has happened. Okay. There's been the death of an idea. But at least you don't have to wonder anymore, right? Because you know that it's gone. So there are many ways to look at this card. Everybody looks at this person as being a thief. Like it's about manipulation. And sometimes it can be. Don't get me wrong. But sometimes this is about escape. It's carrying with you what you can. You know, you had to leave something behind. There is something of value you're leaving behind, but you're taking with you only what you can, and you're getting the hell out of Dodge. So, death of an idea, getting the hell out of Dodge. Your overall theme here is the Devil card. So this can be about vices, about addictions. And I often tell people that it's not any one thing that's bad, but it's choosing that thing over and over and over again. So this painful ending, okay, could have been brought on by self-sabotage. Or, it's the other way to look at it, somebody else brought on this painful ending. Like it just couldn't work anymore. You know, the separation had to happen. The idea of what could be had to go away. And the bad habit that you have is just running away from it and pretending like it doesn't exist at all. You know, the problem is you can't run away from yourself. And if there's a lesson to be learned, you can't just bury it and go away. Because whatever you bury is a seed, right? And some seeds just keep growing and growing and growing. And eventually that'll catch up with you. However, looking at our journey, this is just the beginning of a new idea. The spark of inspiration to move in a different direction. And what I do see in the possible outcome is the 6 of Cups, which can often represent going back to the past and reframing what you've been through in order to heal your inner child. Now, I'm not saying you're going back to the past and you're changing the story to make yourself a victim. No, 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 no. Like, oh, it was everybody else's fault. That's the wrong thing to do. The right thing to do in a situation like this is to look at the past and say, why did this happen for me? What lesson did I learn? And how do I stop this situation from reoccurring again in my life? That's how you do that healing. So you kind of have an idea on how to do that, right? But there's this old habit of just trying to run away from it, you know? Pisces. Yeah. There's a burden of responsibility. Each one of these, okay, you have another ending, but it's also a beginning. Each one of these wands was picked up out of either necessity or passion, but each one requires a certain type of maintenance. And now you're carrying all this weight and all this baggage, and you just don't know what to do anymore. You're like, I don't know how to manage this. I don't know how to juggle it. I'm just stuck lugging it along. again, here you are. Um, you're not feeling remorseful of the situation, okay? But there's a sense of escapism here. It's like you're just not giving it enough thought. Again, you're getting the hell out of Dodge, right? You're not focusing on the past. You're not lingering on the past. You're hoping to heal, but that reflection isn't there. And why aren't you looking at the past? Because it really, really hurts right now. So, what I'm here to tell you is it's okay to have a sense of reprieve. If you are exiting a toxic relationship or a toxic environment in your life, it is okay to just take a step away and just, it is okay to just step away and be relieved for a moment and find that joy and that inspiration. Just to not be in that environment is great. But if you keep running and you never do the reflection to ask yourself, why did this happen for me? You might wind up in a similar situation 2, 3, 5 years from now. There's a lesson to be learned here, Pisces, and you cannot just run away from it. You really have to face yourself and you have to figure out what you did to allow this to happen. Were your boundaries not strong enough? Did you put your trust in the wrong people? Did you not do your homework? You know, did you rush into something too quickly? Whatever that is, it's time to learn the lesson. And that's not an easy thing to do. It's easier said than done. So what I'm saying is go ahead and break away from this environment. Go ahead and break away from this energy and relax for a little while. But when you get a chance, really examine how it is you got there, how it got to be that bad, how you got out. You know, I keep saying you. Look at your role in this situation and see what you can do different because you can't change other people, but you can change the way you react to other people. Don't fall into the bad habit of thinking just leaving is going to make it better. There's some self-reflection that has to happen. You just have to. Other words, you'll make the same mistakes over and over again. And that is one of the pillars of karma. All right. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, Pisces. And I will see you next